I'm going to play around with what a sprite looks like. So under the Looks tab here, I'm going to grab a couple of these blocks, change Ghost Effect, set Ghost Effect, and actually let me do the Clear Graphics Effect, and I'm going to grab this one as well. So, I mean, you could play around with this if you like. I could change the Ghost Effect. Let's see what that does. Ooh, that's very ghostly. And I'm going to reset or clear the graphics effect so it's back to normal. There's other effects you can play around with too, so you can just play around with these. I'm going to mess around with the color effect. So I wonder what happens if I change the color effect by 25. Let's see. Yeah, changes the color. Yeah. So you could play around, and actually when I get to a color that I like, oh, that looks pretty green, I could actually even say, if I go to color right here, I could see what that value is. That is the value 250. So remember that. So even if I clear the effect right now, if I set the color to 250, it should set it to green. Ooh, it did. I could play around with this a little bit more. Let's see if I can. Ooh, how about blue? So blue is, I could see what that is by just having it tell me the color effect is 325. I could change it to blue by saying 325. Oh, well, I should clear the effect first, so I'm back to my start, and now I can set the color to 325. Oh, and it's blue. So I hope you can see what's going on here. You can play around by changing the color effect. I can do it again. That's kind of orangey or whatever color, and I could stop. Ooh, purple, that's nice. So purple, and if I want to see what that is, I could just click this little block and it'll actually report back to me. Oh, that's 550. So I guess I can clear the graphics effect. If I change the color to 550, that should look purple. And it does. So I think you can get the idea. You're going to use this idea to write your next project, and it's going to be a shorty, but it's just going to be about playing around with the color effect of sprites.